atom is not the creator. We are created from the atom. The created thing cannot be created. It's like telling me form itself. That's a atom.
But the first, again, there's conflicting, like, because I know from the universe has been long. I forgot the exact amount.
Billion years or something like that. That's nonsense.
Why?
Prove that to me.
Because I'm saying in that amount of time, right? Think about how big the universe is and how long the universe has been around for, and the amount of randomness that goes on. Eventually, in my mind, it makes sense that it comes together to form. Well, it organizes itself.
That's not true, bro. So you're telling me for billion years, with this ground can create someone speak and have conversation.
The ground doesn't create me. I don't come from the ground.
So where do you come from? It's atom.
I don't come from it's evolution.
Evolution's after. Evolution doesn't explain the universe. Evolution explains the species.
You're asking for the origin of life. I don't know the origin of life.
So
I can't say I'm atheist.
That's a life has original. That's a life has original. Origin of life. So life has beginning.
Yeah.
So it's not eternal then, has beginning.
I didn't say life was eternal. I said, how do you know the universe is eternal?
Because I give you a proof. I'm giving you proof that we can see things coming into existence and exist before that, and it's part of the universe.
On a very short scale. We live for, say, like a human who lives a very long time lives for 100 years. I know you don't believe it, but I believe that the universe has been around for billions and billions.
Prove that to me.
Prove me wrong.
No, you're making claims, not to prove me wrong.
No, it's not that. I'm saying, like, I don't know that it's true, but I assume it because that's what science tells me.
Yeah, but science
Why would I take any opinion other than that?
So you're a blind follower of science?
Huh?
You're a blind follower of science?
I'm not a blind follower of it.
Okay, what is the proof that science, what it says, is true? Because blind follower means someone following something without any proof. So give me proof that this universe existed for 13 billion years.
Okay, well, the way they calculated it, they observed the galaxies moving away from us. They observed the speed at which the galaxies were moving away.
That's not proof, that's explanation.
No, they calculated, so you know the Big Bang, right? I know the thing is, it's hard to argue because we have different...
I'm just asking you. No, I'm asking, prove that to me.
So the universe is expanding, right?
That's what they claim, I don't know about that.
They claim that the universe is expanding. I say, so they see the universe expanding with the telescopes. Say, no they don't, okay? I'm a follower of that.
You're a blind follower?
Of that, yeah, because I don't see a reason to say no, that's wrong.
So you're blind following science, basically?
Yes and no. I see a group of scientists, they have a telescope, they see galaxies moving away from us. I'm not going to say, no, I don't believe you for no reason.
That's an explanation, that's not a proof.
No, so the way that they explained it, the way that they proved the age of the universe, and they could be wrong, I'm not saying they're right, for sure.
Yeah, so that was in time.
So that's why I'm agnostic, so I...
Brother, you keep telling me I'm agnostic, but you're more atheist than agnostic, you know.
I am more atheist than atheist.
Yeah, because...
I'm more atheist than theist.
To be honest, brother, I'll tell you, deep down, it's nonsense what you're saying. I'll tell you that. I have respect, you know, deep down. No way that you walk in the street and you think, you know what, this beautiful creation, this well-organized creation, as a human beings, we can see we have a nose next to our mouth. Why? Before you eat, smell food. Eyebrows above your eyes. Why? Because sweat contains salt. If it keeps going to eyes, you damage it. So you protect it. So you can see there's a purpose behind our creation. Everything has a purpose.
Everything within us, but I also think that can all be explained through things like evolution.
No, but again, we're going to evolution. Yeah. Evolution does not explain.
It doesn't explain the origin of life. Right?
Yeah, it's about species. Yeah, even that is not well proven. It's just nonsense as well. My point here is that as a human being, okay, you can see this universe is programmed, correct? Organized.
It's organized. Yes.
Can a blind matter organize something like this beautifully? Actually, yeah, be honest.
I believe.
Which was more complicated, the phone or this universe?
This universe.
Okay, can the phone, if I say the phone was created by a rock, would you accept that?
No, of course not.
No. Remember, you haven't seen the person who made the phone.
But I'm saying...
Well, just hear me out, yeah? I'm going to show you something. You haven't seen the person who made the phone. You haven't seen him. Called Einstein. We can know about the maker of the phone. We can know something about his some of his attributes.
He has knowledge.
He has knowledge. Okay, is it possible that was created by a rock? Huh? No. Okay, the rock has what? Has energy.
Sure.
Yeah, has atoms.
Yeah.
Okay, same atom you have?
No, not the same, but yes.
Okay, this phone was created by a child that is 2 years old.
No.
Okay, he's created the same atom as you. He has same atom as you, yeah? And he has knowledge, but doesn't qualify him to create a phone. But analyze, yeah? Which one is more complicated, more sophisticated, well designed? The phone or you?
Me.
So you're telling me phone is a creator, but you need nuclear creation.
phone was
Wallah, you know it's not true.
But a phone was created like this, right? A phone was created instantly. I don't believe humans were created instantly. That's why I keep talking about evolution, because humans evolved slowly, right? We weren't instantly, it wasn't like there was a cell and then it became a human. That's obviously impossible.
I understand you're saying because of billion years.
The phone, we had metal, we made the phone was made like this.
Okay, is it possible billion years the something can create a phone? You know the...
Human
Huh?
So what about humans?
What about humans? It's more complicated. Come on, right?
Humans, we have evolved for a purpose, right? Evolved.
Prove to me we evolved. Prove to me evolution. Do you know scientific method? Scientific method is collection of data based upon observation through experimentation. It has to be repeatable. Yes? Then it comes to conclusion. So it has to be observable. Between for example, if I see my brother Jamal bleeding, either say you stabbed him, or he was running and he dropped. Yes? If I say you stabbed him because he's bleeding, and blood, you can stab someone and start bleeding, correct? That's not that you stabbed him. This is my explanation. You know science that they do. They're not telling you the proof. They are explaining something.
Well, so
that's why when you first...
But what will they do with scientific theory? Yeah. A lot of theory, and then you go with you think seems the most rational, and then if you can disprove that, then you change the theory.
No.
That's how we find things out.
No, the scientists in our time, they will try to utilize any theory for the sake of rejecting God. Because they know deep down, if there is God, they know there is God, by the way, but they know they have to to Him. To answer to God and follow His teaching, so they will look for anything to justify their rejection of God, to comfort their soul. Because like I said, brother, you know deep down that it's impossible, illogical, irrational, billion years out of nowhere, because universe existed, will have beautiful phone or something, let alone this beautiful creation, well-designed creation. That's why Allah always utilizes intellectual proofs in the Quran to tell us think that, for example, Allah said, will they create by nothing, or did they create themselves? Let me ask you this question: is it possible for non-existent to create something?
Is it possible for non-existent?
For non-existent to create something?
Something out of nothing, no.
It's impossible, non-existent. Yeah, to create something, yeah? So therefore, this, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أَمْ خُلِقُوا مِنْ غَيْرِ شَيْءٍ أَمْ هُمُ الْخَالِقُونَ. Will they create by nothing? By the way, Allah is not asking the question here. Allah is rebuking those who try to reject there is God. It is the most silly thing to say, this well-designed, beautiful creation, you and us and everything here, was created by nothing. We must have a creator who is more powerful. You know? Like you can see, it has a purpose.
Okay, so say on Earth, right? Earth has the perfect environment to foster life. Okay?
Has what?
To foster life. Earth, this planet, has got the perfect conditions for people to be alive on this planet. Yeah?
Who put that? Who put that? Who put that perfect condition?
No. So wait, let me finish. So say other planets.
Huh? So I thought you said something.
So say like other planets like Mars, Venus, Jupiter, they have no life, yeah?
I don't know about that. That's what they claim. You are following cosmologists. Cosmologists, a lot of it is just assumptions. So what you do, look, you follow an assumption, but which is more rational, logical. You try to turn away from it, because I believe you're not turning away from it because it's not rational. There's something else.
But I personally think that and I mean this in a respectful way.
No, bro, say whatever you like. Don't worry.
So I think
I don't take it to heart.
Religion in general, not just Islam, all religions, I think they're a way of explaining what we don't understand, and they're a very easy explanation for it.
Well, the God of the gap. God of the gap. There's something called God of the gap, meaning that because you cannot explain it, so because there's a gap, so say God.
Yeah.
No, that's not true, because you have that in your science. You can explain it, science of the gap. Science.
No, science does do the same thing. So say
no, but I'm not explaining, because I'm showing you something rational, logical. I'm going to tell you something. Give me an example. Now, give me, because what we know, generally what we know, if we see something is programmed, organized, well designed, must have a creator. Do you agree with that? What we know.
No, I don't, because if I were to agree with that, then I'd have to agree with your point.
No, give me an example of something we don't disagree with. Something that you can prove to me is well designed, created, programmed, has no creator.
The world, the trees, us.
No, that's what you claim. No.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying,
you're asking me to point to a man-made object and say it has no creator. Every man-made object that is well designed has a creator.
But
everything non-man-made, in your mind, would be made by Allah. In my mind, I can't say it has a creator. Well, no, I don't say it has a creator. So I can't point to anything.
So why is he who created it?
I don't believe it was created by someone, and I don't. See,
okay, by something.
No, believe that things can come into existence. Like, say people, right? People are much more complex than a rock.
No, but before that, what do you mean come to existence? What do you mean?
Okay,
come to exist means they not exist.
You see how earlier you said a phone, billions of years, a phone will never come into existence, right?
Yeah.
That's because a phone it's not animated, it's not living. A phone is inanimate, right? Mountains and rocks are not as complex as humans. The reason we're so complex is because we're alive. That's why I believe that we can evolve, because humans and animals in general, right?
That's what you're claiming, brother. I'm asking you, we evolved to where? We evolved, yeah? You agree with that?
Yes.
So there's What is that starting point?
So science dictates that the starting point is a single-celled organism. I don't know where that came from. I know you're going to say who made the single-celled organism. I don't know.
You see, you just told you what the Quran mentioned about you. Allah mentioned something about you. What you just did, what Allah mentioned in the Quran. They have no certainty, just assumption.
No, I know we have no certainty, but
that's it. That's Allah mentioned in the Quran 1,400 years ago.
I don't think that it's right to say that you're certain about anything. I don't think that's a good way to find out new things. You can't say I'm certain about.
No, I'm certain because it's rational. If it's their starting point either that something is started it. Okay, starting point either something that created it and organized it, or it organized itself, and it's illogical, irrational, impossible to tell me singular cell or something, an atom that creates creation. Wallahi, this is justification.
It doesn't create it, it turns into it very, very, very slowly.
Okay, what is that? That it turns, so that thing it turns to you. And I know before it turns to you, it turns to something else. Yeah. It turns something else. It turns something else. It turns something else. Yeah. So that thing, does it have a quality to turn something else?
Sorry?
What quality it has? Is it? You know what you're doing?
Well, you are negating. So that's how natural selection works. So natural selection, so you get genetic mutations. People get genetic mutations.
No, before we go to that, brother, let's go starting point. Starting point. Yeah. You know what you're doing? You turn away from God and you are ascribing God to the atom. That's what God is. You believe everything starts from one thing. Do you know what is it? The singular atom. So let us see who is rational. I believe everything starts from a creator who is almighty, powerful, has a knowledge, has a will. You believe in something, everything starts from something singular, doesn't have none of that.
No, but it's not. It didn't start from one atom.
You told me singular.
No. It's a single cell organism.
A single cell.
Life form.
Okay,
that's not the first thing. The first thing, we don't know, but I think.
So you tell me start from.
I don't understand how. Okay, I know you think you're right. I think I'm right?
No, you know you're wrong. I tell you.
Okay.
I know.
But
deep down.
Just humor me for the sake of my argument. Yeah. If you were wrong, you would never know that you were wrong because you're not considering any other possibilities. You're not trying to find out more. You say, I already know the answers. How are you going to find, if you say I already know the answers and you're wrong, how are you going to find out that you're wrong? You'll never find out that you're wrong.
No, because what? If I establish something is the truth, whoever go and get it is a falsehood. I don't have to start looking for other.
So if it's the truth, how can so many people disagree with you? If it's so clearly the truth, and let's say, if it's so rationally the truth, how can so many people on this planet say it's not the truth?
That's not a rational way because there's so many people believe this universe is illusion. Do you know about sophistry?
Sorry?
Do you know about sophistry? Sophistry is a group of philosophers. They believe whatever you see is illusion. It's not real. It's just illusion. Yeah. What do you think about that? Do you think it's illusion?
I don't think that's true, but at the same time, having said that, I wouldn't completely discredit that.
Yeah, so there's possibility is illusion.
Yeah.
So possibility you and I were not talking, it's illusion.
Possibility.
So it's wasting time then. That's why deep down, I'll tell you something. What we say to you, look, I'm gonna use, because many brothers, what they do here, they don't use the Quranic way. We have to use the Quranic way. I'll tell you that deep down, you know the truth. You know there's a creator of his creation, and you're gonna die. And when you die, you're gonna stand before your creator. And it's a matter of not a joke. It's a matter of hell and paradise. That's what the Prophet and messengers did. They utilize intellectual arguments. If the person is not accepting, they use a psychological argument. I'm telling you, there's no way you telling me everything starts from something singular cell, but you try to tell me it seems like more rational start from a singular cell than a creator who creates creation. Come on, man. Deep down is not. Wallahi, that's why I always mention there's two factors people don't accept Islam. Either it's a psychological factor or social factor. Psychological factor that if you accept God, you have to follow God's teaching. I know that you're gonna stop doing what you desire to do. Yeah. So what you're gonna do now? You're gonna look for any silly argument to reject Him. Like I'm telling you, that is a silly argument to believe this well-designed creation, the stars, the moon, the sun, everything, this perfect creation, everything is connected. come from a singular. Started it, that is madness.
I'll look into it.
What he said, what are the other possibilities do you think they rejected? What do you mean? They said that you're saying that there's one truth and it's not one.
Yeah.
You see now that.
How are you doing? You right?
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good, not too bad. How are you?
Hi.
You right?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I've got to go to court on the 21st.
What do you need, some money?
I've got to defend myself, yeah?
Yeah.
I heard you're a really nice guy. I've also seen your tape.
Okay.
You tend to dominate the conversation a lot. Okay? I've related to you a lot. And I kind of experience maybe for the guy to court, so if you care to do a bit of that.
I don't know if that's praise or
It's a combination, it's friendly praise.
No.
I've been having very civilized, reasonable conversations.
No, the reason, look, the reason I attend to people sometimes when I notice the person is not listening. And because I'm not here to, sometimes I can utilize a person to reach the people.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So you want to be reasonable, I need someone who's going to be rougher. Okay, look. The cosmological argument, yeah?
I don't know what do you mean by cosmological
Your
argument.
idea that there must be a creator, yeah?
It's not my idea, that's the reality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do not play with words. The idea that there must be.
No, I don't accept the idea. The reality there is God. That's what I say.
Okay. You're
Yeah.
proposing an idea.
I'm not
there's a creator.
I'm saying the reality there is a creator for this beautiful
So
creation.
that's your idea, yeah?
No, it's not my idea, it's the reality. Yeah.
It's true that you believe that's reality and it is your idea.
No, I believe
See,
that
you
is
are
the
being
reality.
unreasonable. I knew you could do it.
No, I believe that's a reality. It is the reality, not because I believe in it.
You assert it's a reality.
So do you accept there's a creator?
No.
Okay.
I think it improbably. I'm not sure.
I've watched you debating, to be honest. What I would say to you, I've heard you speaking to some brothers before.
Okay.
There's another guy, shorter than you. I think he deals with physics and cosmology. What's his name again? I forgot his name. He was
I'd
speaking
like to talk to a physicist.
He's speaking to Aida. No. As like I said to him, it's well rooted within us that there is a creator. This creation must have a creator.
I hope there is.
Sounds like
I really hope. Okay,
It's
I
not-
really hope there is.
What's happening now in the Western world, because based upon Greek philosophy, you know, the principles of skepticism, you know, just doubting everything, questioning everything, that it leads you to destruction. Like the most obvious thing is the creator, but yet we're looking for anything to reject it.
Okay.
You know, just that's what Allah said in the Quran. When Allah said, "Am khuliqu min ghayri shay'in am humul khaliqun," who they create by nothing. Allah is not asking questions, he's rebuking this silly way of thinking that this beautiful creation was created by nothing.
Okay, can I respond?
Of course you can respond, I'm not holding you.
Thank you. Okay. So we're doing the cosmological argument, yeah?
What do you mean by that, cosmological
Cosmological
argument?
argument, the idea there must be a prime mover.
No, I don't say a prime mover, I don't say a prime mover.
Okay, the idea
Of
that
creator.
that you have inevitabilities, you have contingent reality, and you have necessary reality.
No, I don't use none of these words. What I say, I use the Quranic words. The Quranic words, there is a creator for this creation.
Okay.
You know? And it's for necessary existence, what they call it, what's the other word, contingent, that's Muhammad Hijab's ways. My ways is the Quranic way.
Okay.
There's a creator. My question is, would they create by nothing, or did they create themselves?
Okay.
The question I ask you, which Allah you said, will you create by nothing, or did you create yourself? This universe, would they create, it was created by
Those
nothing?
are not the only two choices.
That is the only two choices. Give me the third
The
one.
only two choices you can think of. Yeah?
No, that's the reality.
Okay, again, you insist it's reality.
Give me the third choice. What about nothing, or did not, or ourselves?
You insist that there must have been a beginning.
Firstly, it is well known that this universe has a beginning.
No, well,
Yeah,
well
it's
known
known.
is not. We're
It's
not.
known.
Okay, we don't decide these things based on popular conception. We decide it based on the evidence, yeah?
Evidence of what? Cosmologists?
Okay, you're entering into the world of physics. It's a discipline. It's got its own rules. It's got its own studies. It's got its own results, and above all, it's got.
By who? By the atheists who reject God. By Peter Atkins, who is asked if starts writing down in the sky. He said, Peter, believe in me, there is God. He said, I think I'm crazy. And you want me to trust this physicist who knows deep down there is God?
No.
Yeah, so don't tell me about physics has own rules. Yes, I agree with that.
I'm asking
but
you-
I'm not abide by it.
I'm not quoting these guys. I'm asking you to inspect the idea in its own merits from first principles on its own merits. Okay. I'm also not trying to disprove the Quran.
No, I'm not saying it's proof. My question is to you.
Yeah.
Do you think this universe is eternal?
I think there is. Yeah, I think there is a chance, and I don't know.
You see, that's
There
what I'm
is a
saying. Skepticism, philosophy, Greek philosophy.
Hang on. You're not asking on what basis I might say that. You're just dismissing it because of what?
Bro, why you said there is a chance? You know
Because I think that's a realistic response to the evidence. The evidence suggests, what I find strange about the arguments I hear from you guys, just generally, I'm not knocking you, is your certainty. It's not that you may not be right, you may be right, but what seems maybe a little bit disingenuous sometimes is your 100% certainty of when you're addressing a field of physics, which I know you're not expert in, and the people who are expert in it themselves say they're not 100% sure.
No, they don't say that. They are arrogant to accept there's a creator. One of them is Peter Atkins. Is Peter Atkins physics?
I'm not here to defend Peter
No, but are you?
Atkins.
No, you have to say, because you said I'm not an expert in physics, correct?
Correct.
The experts are known to reject God while they know deep down there is a creator.
I'm not rejecting God.
No, I'm not saying you.
I don't have to defend
No,
Peter
but
Atkins.
Peter you're missing my point. My point is
if I was here as a fan of Peter Atkins, we could have this discussion.
No. What I'm saying.
Good. Now we're getting
My point is that you said I'm entering to the field of physics.
Yeah.
And the physics has experts.
Yeah. And
I don't.
one you don't.
No,
like,
no, just one. No, just one. Lawrence Krauss, one of them.
I'll go with Richard Feynman.
No, you go to anyone. I'm not abide by none of them, because I'm not going to reject what is known by necessity. When I look at this beautiful creation, being designed, programmed, organized, to tell me this universe was always existing. When I see yourself and all of us come into existence, we don't exist before that. We can observe that. You tell me to debate that. I'm not interested in this debate.
Can I respond?
You can respond someone else. To be honest, I'm not interested in this debate, because deep down you know is the truth. But what you're not doing, I've noticed that. Because what I'm going to
Shamsi, with respect, that is kind of retreating from the debate.
No, that's the way of the prophets and messengers.
You've argued this point
No.
with numerous people on camera.
To be honest, this is the way of the prophets and messengers, and we have established in the park. The way of the prophets and messengers, that you know deep down, that I'm saying to you, look, you said there's a chance it's eternal, correct?
Yeah.
There's a chance.
Based on the evidence. Based on the evidence, there is a chance. You may be right. Maybe there was a beginning. I'm just trying.
So there's no evidence for it.
No, there is. There is evidence.
If there's evidence, so I'm going to be wrong then. I can't be right.
Okay. Your argument, the evidence would be something along the lines of the first law of thermodynamics, okay?
No,
which is physics. You're making assertions about physics.
Just ask me, is there evidence this universe has no beginning? Is there evidence, proof?
The first law of thermodynamics
before you go to that,
strongly suggests the possibility that
possibility
matter and energy. Yeah,
possibility. Suggestion. That's it. But Allah said, they have no certainty.
Let me be clear.
No.
I'm not saying I know. I'm trying to honestly look at the evidence. I'm saying it's uncertain. What I find strange is that you seem to be certain. That's the problem. The honest answer is we don't know, and maybe you're right.
Okay, let me tell you something.
The first law of thermodynamics clearly implies that energy can't be created or destroyed. Therefore, it was here forever.
No, that has been refuted. This doesn't apply to all the time. You spoke to Anwar. I remember you spoke to my brother Anwar. You spoke to my brother Anwar. I remind you, you're on our channel. That's da'wah. Yeah, my brother Anwar.
Oh, he's not.
You remember which one?
Your physical brother.
He's my Muslim brother, more than physical brother.
Yeah,
Islam brother is more than physical.
Yeah.
Do you remember him, Anwar?
Yeah.
It was raining and he had an umbrella.
Yeah, that was way back.
Yeah, way back. That's my brother. It's my teacher, by the way. Yeah. He's my teacher, Anwar.
We didn't conclude I was wrong.
No, you did, to be honest. Wallahi, everyone can see you. He showed you correct everything. No. My point is, look, I'm going to conclude here. You said to me, what is us that we are certain, correct?
Yeah.
And you are
certain.
Yeah, and you're not certain.
Yeah, I have a healthy uncertainty.
Okay.
But
no, let me finish.
Okay, can I be clear? Just let me be clear to your audience in case they don't know. I'm in sympathy with the idea of there being a divine and Islam and purpose, and I'm not an atheist in the traditional sense, so I'm not here to try and railroad through that, but it means nonetheless, it doesn't mean that every aspect of your teaching is 100% perfect. And when you start moving from the metaphysical...
I was asking you something you want off. I'm asking you, are you certain? Uncertain.
You're moving into a field of physics, which is not one primarily of metaphysics. It's a different discipline, and to talk in that discipline with the certainty you do will be less persuasive to some.
The physical world, to be honest, just let me repeat again, because you know why I like me to keep it simple.
It's
simple.
A good idea if you
yeah, simple. So you know the problem you have with us that we are certain, and with you you're not uncertain. You're not certain.
I'm uncertain.
You're uncertain. So therefore, is it rational for you to debate me if you're not certain that is a phone? You're not certain is a phone. Is it rational for you to start debating me that because what happened, if you're not certain is a phone, you cannot tell me I'm wrong for saying it's a phone, because you're not certain. It could be phone, it could be no phone. Because remember, you're not certain, are you? Okay. You with me, yeah?
Can I respond?
No, but are you with me so far, before you respond?
I'm going to respond when I know you finished.
Okay.
I understand.
Because to be honest, I'm going to go pre-Asr, because I've heard you speaking many times. My point here is, what I've noticed, someone is not certain but yet he's debating about something he's not certain of. It's irrational. So therefore, be certain they come back.
Okay,
Take care of yourself. I have to go.
So
No, I have to go pray Asr.
What do you think
That's a
the
fact.
field
That's
of epistemology
I have to go. Look, I forget about psychology, biology, methodology, sociology.
What you're saying is
What I know,
the entire
this
field of epistemology is a dead field because you can't discuss how we know things
Brother,
unless you already know things 100%.
I never said that.
Okay,
I'm
that's
saying
totally
I never said about epistemology or technology or sociology.
In life, you have to make choices just to arbitrate uncertainties. That's what having a moral
Okay, so you go off. I'm just showing you something that you come to me and you try to criticize us for being certain. Rather, you should be praised for us because it's logical for me now. If I debate something, allow me to finish. I said it is logical. I didn't say illogical. It's logical for me to debate about something and defend it because I'm certain about it. It's illogical for you to debate about something because you're not certain about it. So therefore, the case is closed. Have a nice day.
That is not logic.
Take care of yourself. Let me give you a book as a gift.
Can I get one
Please.
for my friend
Dude,
as well?
that is a million miles away from being logical.
That's a book.
Okay?
This
Just
Islam.
for record.
Read it and come
And
back,
he's a nice
inshallah.
guy.
You're a nice guy. I will tell you, look. What I'm doing here, I'm showing to my brothers, many Muslims here, they have been turned away from the Quranic way of giving da'wah, preaching.
Okay.
The Quranic da'wah, just to finish with this, and thank you for giving me your time. The Quranic da'wah, we know deep down, you know is the truth. There is a creator. And this creation must have been created. But what you're not doing, physics or the philosophers and all of that, you look for any excuse for anything to reject the creator. So when the Quran, what it does, it moves on from intellectual proofs to psychological proofs, which is that you're going to die and you will stand before God. It's a matter of how, a matter of paradise. It's not a joke matter. Look for any argument to comfort your soul. But deep down, you know, is the truth.
Look, I think
that is the way of the
your
Prophet.
sentiment is good, and I hope people hear it.
Take this one as a gift.
That you want to be as diligent and objective and honest as possible in pursuit of that path, and occasionally you may not, because you're human and we're all fallible, you may occasionally get something not 100% accurate, and it's beholden on people who appreciate objectivity and honesty to point out that in the field of physics you might be in contradiction with some facts. Maybe you can't be 100%.
I'm not.
It's not his claim, it's God's claim.
Yeah.
Well,
no, but what
making
is my claim?
assertions about
Look, no, what is my claim here is that as a human being, I'm not in need of any physics to tell me. Yeah, I'm not in need. Let me finish. Let me finish. I'm not in need of physics to tell me this creation has a creator. And the Quran, it tells me what? أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت. Have they not seen how the camel has been created? Like, are you telling me sperm, that sperm that you can, see on the floor, can create him and me? It's impossible, irrational. That's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran. Human beings are a proof. Human beings are a clear proof for God's existence. They should be worshipped alone. Why we say it? I never catch your name.
Tony.
Tony. Tony, look for any excuse to comfort your soul, but deep down, there is a creator who deserves to be worshipped alone. Follow the teaching of the creator and you'll be saved. As for, there's no Christianity way, because the Quran gives you intellectual way.
I got to defend Christianity.
That is a Christianity way.
Christianity's got a lot of good things.
No, I didn't say bad things, but Christianity just believes. No, the Quran gives us intellectual proofs. But what I would say to you, all this beautiful creation, you and I, organized program, yet tell me there's no creator, and you're looking for what do they call it? There's possibility, chance, and all of that.
I'm looking for truth because I think truth is a virtue. All religion, including the Quran, makes it clear. Honesty.
Are we able to gain the truth?
And sometimes the truth is difficult to grapple with. That's why.
Are we able to gain the truth?
Can I finish?
Oh, sorry.
That's why you have to struggle. The spiritual journey is a struggle. Sometimes it will involve seeing some facts which seem on the surface unpalatable, but if you have faith and you hang with them, you can fight through. You can stay aligned with your fitra and still accommodate the facts in a way which is harmonious. And I think there may be a danger with the more conservative strands of religion and Islam that they might end up tying themselves into a knot where they can't change in response to reality. Not because truth isn't a permanent thing. Truth is unerring, it's permanent. But our position relative to it changes because we have to improve our...
No, not every truth, No. There's absolute truth that does not change.
Yeah, the top of the mountain is always the top of the mountain.
No, not just that. No, not just that. Something created, well-programmed, organized must have a creator. That is the truth.
You claim to know exactly how God did it, and I'm leaving.
No,
maybe God did it.
No. I'm not talking about God doing it this way or that way. What I'm claiming, which is the truth, something created, programmed, organized, and we can see it, that must have a creator without any doubt. That is the truth. You understand?
The first law of thermodynamics.
No, but before, no, I accept none of that. No, let me ask you. Are we able? No, listen. I don't accept none of that. I don't accept none of that. Hear me out.
You don't accept that?
Hear me out. Are we able to gain absolute truth?
That's a bigger question of epistemology.
So therefore, you're wasting time now, because you're not going to be absolute truth.
Okay,
that's my point.
Let me answer the question.
No, bro.
You asked the question. Let somebody
You just answered it.
No, let me answer your question.
So, okay.
I don't think you can. I think absolute truth is too perfect for a fallible human to hold. But I think this, we aim towards it. Our job is to aim towards that.
So there is absolute truth.
Yeah, that's what I said. The top of the mountain is the top of the mountain. So the absolute truth is on the top of the mountain. Yeah. Religion steers you towards that. But because we are humble human beings and we're fallible, each of us is standing around the mountain in our own unique little place, each getting a parochial view of the absolute truth.
Well, are you going to technical? My question is no. Is the absolute truth? Can you get
at the top of the mountain?
So that's absolute truth.
Yeah.
So as a human being,
not on the top of the mountain, and nor am I.
Okay.
We are standing at the bottom of the mountain trying to work out how to climb towards it, and the route I will have to take will be slightly different.
Forget. No, we're not talking about it. Still play with words. No. Okay. Let me ask you. Is the absolute truth non-existent? Cannot create something. Non-existent.
Well, we're back on that.
No. I'm asking. I'm asking you. I'm just asking you. Is it possible? Is it absolute truth? Absolute truth to anyone, everyone. Non-existent can create something.
You're going to have to say that again.
Okay. Is it absolute truth? There's no doubt about it to any human being. Non-existent can create something. It's impossible.
I know. Where did you get this? Like, this is the
no, I'm just asking you. Is it? No. I'm just asking. It's serious debate. I'm new. Well, like, no. Anthony, I ask you a simple question.
I know.
Is it okay? Is it possible? If someone says it's impossible, non-existent can create something.
I think
is that? I have to finish.
Do you want let me answer?
You might have to finish. I've finished the question.
I totally understand.
No. What was my question?
Can I paraphrase your question? Is it possible that non-existence could create existence? That's your question, yes?
No, it's not like that. Let me finish it. If someone said it's impossible for non-existent to create something, is his statement absolute truth to everyone? Yes or no?
I'm genuinely not understanding your question.
Okay, let me repeat it.
Is it possible for existence to create something?
No, non-existent. If someone said it's impossible for non-existent, something doesn't exist, to create something.
That's what I